loud, and utterly unstoppable. This is demolition at its most extreme. Watch structures vanish like ghosts in smoke. Every blast, every crumble, is a shot of pure adrenaline. Grain elevator, built in 1913, was a Calgary icon in agriculture. But it became unsafe and no longer met today's standards. Crews recycled about 4,000 tons of metal and 120,000 tons of concrete after clearing the site. A respectful end to a storied chapter. You tear down a house with a bulldozer without full safety gear? Sounds crazy, right? That's exactly what happened. It was risky, no doubt. But here's the twist. The operator nailed it. Mission accomplished, though the method raised eyebrows. If you've ever driven across the Missouri River from St. Louis to St. Charles, you probably know the Daniel Boone Bridge. Built in 1937, it served the region for decades. But by 2016, time had caught up. MoDOT shut down I-64 and used explosives to bring the old bridge down, making way for something stronger and safer. On March 15, 2015, thousands of people watched as the Greyfriars bus station, infamously nicknamed the Mouth of Hell, was brought down by a precisely calculated series of explosions. Designed in the brutalist style, the station had been a source of controversy for years. What do you think? Was it the loss of an architectural icon or the end of an eyesore? The 420 main building, formerly the tallest structure in Evansville, Indiana, was demolished by implosion at 7 a.m. on November 21st, 2021. Once considered a hallmark of modern architecture, its removal marked a significant moment in the city's urban development. I've watched this several times throughout the years and it never ceases to amaze me. The power that modern hydraulic systems can generate are staggering. The forces along the cutting edges and mating surfaces are just incredible. That went through those rams like a grown man tearing a piece of cardboard. That is mind-blowing power. Old school construction was built like a fortress. Now, watch closely. How do you take down something that refuses to fall? The operator's every move is a masterclass. Get ready to be amazed and inspired. In a bold move, the Conagra factory in Huron was demolished using the dramatic method of implosion, an explosive collapse that shattered its massive structures. What once was a factory is now destined to become something entirely new. A 19.8-acre site will soon be home to a riverside oasis, with restaurants, shopping, apartments, and lush green spaces. It's a whole new chapter for Huron, turning an industrial past into a thriving, vibrant future. Behind Horizon Builders' lot, one of the last wooden grain elevators came down today. These beasts were built tough. Massive timber, old school engineering. No hydraulics needed back then. Watching it fall made me appreciate how far we've come.
There she goes!
Finally! Whoa! That was cool! I'm gonna see it again.
so sad to see these impressive machines being destroyed. What a testament to Americans' ingenuity and production ability.
Kelly, the demolition expert, is taking apart the heart of the Phillips power plant, one of its 6 colossal boilers. It's always hard to watch these relics of the past being torn down.
Oh my gosh, this scene honestly leaves me speechless. Watch raw power in motion as a wrecking ball smashes through the Oneida Street Bridge. Forget Hollywood explosions. This is real-life demolition, and it's oddly satisfying to watch. Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire. Breaks my heart to see this. I have so many good memories of the pool and the beach pavilion. Boom! Sometimes looking back helps us understand the present. In the mid-1900s, track excavators were a common and effective choice for demolition. It worked well then, and in many cases still does today. The idea of someone helping with cleanup using the same method as 50 years ago isn't strange. It's practical. And while modern excavators are useful, they don't always guarantee salvaging materials either. Demolishing a concrete silo with a wrecking ball. Now that's some classic destruction. Nothing quite like watching a ball swing and take down a massive structure. It used to be cranes with wrecking balls and clamshells all over the place, but now excavators have mostly taken over. Still, it's cool to watch, but there's something about the wrecking ball that just hits differently. The disposal process of end-of-life vehicles varies significantly by size. Cars and light trucks are typically crushed using standard automotive crushers. However, larger vehicles such as buses are dismantled using industrial claws due to the size limitations of most crushing equipment. While a larger crusher could theoretically handle such vehicles, current practice relies on excavators for their dismantling. This method, though less efficient, remains standard due to infrastructure constraints. January 12th, 2013. The iconic Smurfit stone container. Boiler Recovery Building 4 and 5 was imploded using a technique often regarded as nearly impossible: tipping during the implosion. off the bat, I could see it. Their plan had a big flaw. I was really hoping they'd thought to leave a hinge metal behind, but nope. Can you believe it? They got lucky. It fell and landed right where it needed to be. On November 7th, 2015, the Marysville Power Plant, affectionately known as the Mighty Marysville, was brought down in an epic controlled explosion after 93 years of service. The blast hit without warning, leaving many locals scrambling to catch the moment on camera. Thousands of people from both sides of the US-Canada border gathered to witness the spectacle. After the explosion, a massive pile of rubble remained along the riverbank, a stunning reminder of the plant's long history. Forget what you thought demolition looked like. This is something else. Follow Eric Kelly, AED's master of controlled chaos, as he orchestrates the jaw-dropping implosion of America's second tallest doomed giant. It's suspense, redefined.